Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a tutorial about Alfred. The way that I did it, I followed the steps, the initial access, the switching shells, and the privilege escalation from TryHackMe, so I didn't change much. Um, the there is so let's see first what do we have? Okay, so let's go ahead. I already did an Nmap scan, so I'm just opening the Nmap. You can see here there are 3 ports that are open. Okay, there are 3 ports. So let's go ahead and visit port 80 and port 8080. So let's see what happens there. Let me copy the IP address. So let me paste that. And then let's do port 80. So we can see here Bruce Wayne. Okay, we don't get much information on that. And then 8080. So here we have a login panel. The login, there's a write-up, really good write-up that shows you how to use Hydra and then get and spray it and do a brute force. So basically, you're gonna find that the password is admin. You should always try passwords that are very common because believe it or not, you might find that in the real world. Okay. So this is so we can log in into Jenkins. You can see here the version on the right hand corner on the bottom. You can see the Jenkins version. We can do a search. Let's do search exploit Jenkins. Okay, and there's a lot of things that comes up here. We can look at the version that we have, which is 2.190. This is 2. We can have maybe one of these can work. Maybe this one can work to the version. Alright, but that's not the approach we're gonna take, okay? So basically, we already logged in, and we're gonna see how can we do a remote execute a command and then see if we can get a reverse shell. So let's go back here. So basically what we have to do is we have to create a new build up. Okay, so we can do new item. Let's see here, freestyle project. Let's enter the name. Let's call it new project 1, for example. Then let's click OK. And here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to build. Okay. And we're gonna add an executing Windows bash command. Okay. And if you follow the instructions in TryHackMe, there's gonna be an instruction that basically this is the command that you have to run. So it's gonna be PowerShell IEX new object new that web client download string, and this is where we're gonna download this file. Okay, and then we're gonna invoke a reverse shell. So first we have to download this. Okay, and we do that by searching for ignition, and then it's gonna be on shells, and then it's going to be the name of the file. So the way that we already downloaded into the opt, so if I change directory to opt, which I recommend you place all your downloads there, do ls, and then let me change directory to Nishon, then ls, and then cd to shells. Okay, ls again, and I can see that I have it here. Okay, so what I can do is I can copy this, do sudo copy, paste that, and then put it in my TryHackMe Alfred. Okay, so put it there, type my password. Okay, so I should have it there already. Going back here. Okay, what we do here now, we can put other commands. For example, we can put, let's see if we have PowerShell. Should have PowerShell, but I don't know if this is the command that's gonna work. You click save and then you click build now. Looks like it's not working, so let me just close this. Okay, let's create, let's go to not build up now, sorry. Let me cancel that. Recent changes. Let's go to new project, configure. Okay, there you go. So let's do something here. Let's see if we're running. We can do get host dot version, and let's see if we can get a version. So let's build now. Okay, so we didn't get what I wanted, which I wanted to see if we have PowerShell. Go to console, edit build information. No, previous build. Let's go to project here, and let's go to configure. Okay, there you go. And we go to build. Let me see if this works. Let's do PowerShell again, and let's see what happens. Let's build it. Let's go ahead and kill this. Okay, let's go to configure again, and let's go to build, and let's do something. Let's put get process, so let's do a command that that PowerShell has, and let's build it. Okay, so we built this one. So let's see console output. Oh, because I'm running as this one, so I have to find a way. Oh, there you go. It's PowerShell. So we got it. So Windows PowerShell 2019. So build 3, it actually worked. So we're working on Windows PowerShell. So that's why this script, when we edit, now we're gonna go back, go to changes, edit build information, no, console output. This is where we got the console output here. Let's go to project, and then we go to configure. Okay, so now we know that we have Windows PowerShell running, right? So we can go ahead and use the script that TryHackMe gives us. Alright, so it's this one right here. So basically we're downloading this file right here, and at the same time doing a reverse shell. So notice that this port is going to be the one that you do with simple HTTP server, and this one is going to be the one that you use for Netcat. Okay, so let's go back here. We already have the file, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say sudo python m -m simple HTTP server, and then I'm going to do 80. Put my password. Okay, and then we're going to create a listener, Okay, and 4433. Alright, so now we go back and we save this. Okay, let's go to configure again, making sure that we saved it. Okay, let's click apply and save it, and let's build it now, and let's go back. Okay, there you go, we got a show. Alright, perfect. So now we can go find our flag, right? Alright, so we have to look for the flag. So let's see how we do this. I think it's dirt flag, and then start wildcard.txt s/p. Okay, I think the flag anyways is in users/desktop. Okay. Oh, Bruce. And then I think the user flag is here, so you can type and then the user.text, and it will give you the flag. Okay, so now the next thing that we have to do is we have to improve our shell. We have to switch it. Okay. Alright, so how do we do this? Well, we have to create in MS Venom we have to create a payload. Okay, and the script that they give you in TryHackMe is this one right here. So I'm gonna paste it here. So the payload is window interpreter REST TCP x86, encoder is this one right here. This is the L-hole, that's your IP address, the port that you're gonna listen to, the file type, and the output. Okay, we can do a system ID. I think it's system ID or get info. No, let me see. What's the correct? That's my interpreter. This commands are from. I think there's an old command called msf info 32. No, didn't work. It should be system info. Oh, there you go. Alright, so system info, it tells us that it x64 base, but according to TryHackMe, we could run an x86. So let's create that payload. Oh, we have to put sudo. Alright, it's creating the payload. Alright, this is the byte site that we have. Okay, and this is how we save that as. So ls lah or la. Oh, we created in the wrong side. I'll create it here. Let me copy it to TryHackMe. sudo. Okay. Let me change the directory before I forget. Okay. So our next step is going to be to improve our shell. So what do we do now? Well, we have to download it. Okay. And we already created the evil. Alright, so we have the nmap, we have this that we already invoked, and we have this, so we have to download it. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, we go ahead and use the script that is that's given by TryHackMe. Post it here, paste it there. Okay, the download file is this one, port 80, which is the one that we are open here in the simple HTTP server. So we go ahead and download that. Okay, so we have it in the desktop. Okay, so we have it here. Alright, perfect. So now we have to use, it tells us to use interpreter, use MSF console. So we do MSF console here. I should have put -q. Alright, perfect. So now we use this payload, use exploit multi-handler, and once we use this payload, we have to set, the exploit, we have to set the payload now. And the payload is going to be Windows, interpreter, reverse, TCP. Okay, so we have the payload set. And then what we do is we go to options and we see what else we're missing. Okay, so we're missing the L host. Okay, so that's going to be your IP address. So mine is IP address. It's this one right here. So set L host. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead. In the evil one, when we created it, I think I put the port 4433. So we're gonna have to change the L port. So set L port 4433. Then we're gonna run it. Okay, and then here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and run the process. So we do start process evil.exe, and we should see it here, the interpreter. There you go, we have an interpreter session open. Alright, so the next thing is to escalate our privilege. So we're gonna do who am I privilege. We have to have a shell first. So who am I privilege, and then we can see here that the only enable ones are this one, and this one right here. Okay, so the next thing is to go ahead, so we're going to exit this shell, go back to interpreter, and we're going to use incognito. Okay, and then we're going to impersonate the token. So how do we do that? We have to find which tokens are available. Okay, so how do we do that? We go ahead and use this command, list token -g. Okay, and we can see here that we can use this token right here. So I'm going to copy that. Okay, and we're going to type impersonate token and then paste that. I spell it wrong. Impersonate token. Okay, there you go. Do we need double quotes? We might need double quotes here. Okay, there you go. Successfully impersonated user and authority. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and get UID, and it tells us who we are. Get UID. So this is who we are. Okay. And then we can see here, we can go back here and see the process that we're running. So the easiest one sometimes is the service one. Let's see if we do it here. Okay, there you go. So let's see for service. Let's see what process number is that. So I'm looking at this commands right here. That execution. Service, this one. I mean, this one right here. So it's 668. So we're gonna migrate to 668. Hopefully it works. Alright, perfect. There you go. So we can do shell. And then here you have to find the flag. I think the flag I think it tells you, and TryHackMe, it tells you where the flag is. So it's gonna be on, you change directory to config, and then there you can find your flag, which is this one right here. Alright, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It was helpful, at least something. It may be helpful.